I'm going to tell you what Spirit is showing me. You're going to have to kind of help me figure out what they're actually seeing. So Spirit is showing me they're giving me the last 3 months, and they are showing me last 3 months, and I'm looking at papers and papers and papers and legal documents and charts, and I'm looking at what looks like flow charts. So tell me, the last 3 months, what does this mean? What Spirit is showing, that we've got all these legal documents, flow charts, all this up and down, and all this, it's almost like research. What is all that?
It's probably all of her medical records that we were going through and trying to find her will and power of attorney type stuff, and going through all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm assuming that is.
Okay, got it. Now they are also mentioning life insurance and the policy. Did we have things in place, and like we are finally we're getting ready to get this resolved?
Yes. Yeah, I'm still waiting on her on 401, and they're supposed to be sending out stuff on that. The life insurance and everything was already being handled. It's just a hold up now on the her retirement.
Perfect. Because Spirit says that they're showing the way that they're giving it to me, it's like all the little pieces are starting to fall into place.
Yes.
And the way that Spirit says,
let's hope.
Yeah. What you need to know, and what is so important, is that the people around you, okay, we know that this can never be fixed. We know that,
right.
We know that, there are people that are sad. There are people that empathize. There are people that will reach out and say, I'm sorry, but their feet are not in your shoes.
Right.
And one of the things that's really important, and that you're going to have to wrap your head around, is that their life is going to go on.
Right.
Yours will never be the same.
No.
But theirs
Nope.
will go on. And it is a really hard kick in the face when we think about, don't you understand, I lost a child? Don't you understand, I lost one of my best friends? Their life is on. Because and Spirit says to really remind you of this, because it's a rude awakening. When I lost my husband, my life stopped. And what I didn't realize is that after a very short amount of time, everybody else got back to their life. Everybody else just started going back to their world like nothing had happened. And the difference is because in their world, nothing really did happen.
Right.
And the one thing that's really important is that you keep in mind that this is your life and your journey, and you're not going to just get over it. You don't just
never. No.
But
no, not at all.
But what you do,
and I'm sure the same way.
But what you do is you move forward. You learn a new norm, a new way, a new way of thinking, a new way of moving forward in your life. And it's going to take some time, and you've got to give yourself the grace. Because you don't just snap your fingers. It'd be beautiful if it was that way.
No, don't, yeah, wouldn't that be nice if you could do that and just forget, run, but it's, hard to do.
If you could emotionally disconnect from the situation and just be like, oh, it is what it is. Yes, that'd be a beautiful thing. But we know that that's not reality.
No, mm-mm,
And what's really important is that the days that you are sad, be sad. The days that
yep,
you are full of grief and the days that you are full of anger, be in that moment and allow that to take place, because that truly is what's
mhm,
going to help you heal.
right,
Because if we stuff the emotions underneath the rug, eventually we're going to trip on that rug and all that shit's going to come out.
yeah, right,
And
right,
that's when we have the meltdown.
right.
Giving me the February connection, birthday, anniversary, passing, or something significant to you, not necessarily having to do with her. What is February?
February.
And I always say, if it's important enough for you to remember, it's important enough for them to recall, because all they're doing is building energy, Pam. So what does February mean to you?
February.
And it always happens that you're in the hot seat and suddenly you forget about everything.
Yeah.
Are there any birthdays in February?
No.
Any anniversaries?
Maybe. Oh, now, her son's birthday is in February.
Perfect. Perfect. So what she's saying, February is important, and what she's doing, she's acknowledging her son. Okay. He has also
Yep.
given me the August connection. What is August?
Okay. Oh, I think that's when she really started to feel bad this last time. The chemo and everything was getting to her.
Okay.
It's the only thing I could think of.
So
She
that's
started
when,
not to.
yeah, so that's when things started going downhill for her. Like it was
Mhm.
really affecting her.
Yeah.
She's telling me that June is important and she gives me lots of rainbows.
Um, that's um, that's what she was looking forward. She was looking forward to the camping season, and it was up at a park where her sister and her sister is gay, and the rainbow would be a significant of that.
Yes.
She was
Yeah.
really looking forward to that,
So
and she kept saying,
what was that?
"Yep, so looking forward to that." She kept saying, "I'm not going to make it camping."
So this is her way of, this was a very special event for her. This was
It
a
was.
very special memory. And will
Yep.
you let her sister know that she was still there in spirit and acknowledging that event?
Okay. Yep. Yeah, because they were camping all summer, all the time, and she helped her sister out of a relationship that she was in, and got her going, got her to continue to stay up there. She was helping her stay up there with her friends.
Okay,
And
good.
she had a lot of people up there, and everybody, even though Kelly was straight, she was loved up there.
Absolutely. So this was something that was very important to her.
Yes.
And this is a why she pulled this memory and the
Mhm.
confirmation, because this is so important to her. Now,
Yes,
I'm going
yes.
to ask you, she shows me over and over and over, like I keep on seeing it. Why does she keep on showing me the cardinal?
Because we associate, she associated a cardinal with her dad. Plus, when I pulled into her driveway one day last week, there was a cardinal on the fence. I associated it with being her. And then one day when I was going to work, I took the side streets out to get to where I had to go. And all of a sudden, I had two red cardinals that were on the street. And I associated that with her being with her dad.
Yes, that
And
is
that's where the is
100%
coming.
correct. So this cardinal that she's showing me, number one, 110% right. When you saw the cardinal on her driveway, yes, that was her. When
Yeah.
she talks about the cardinal, that's her way of saying, yes, I'm here with daddy.
Yep.
And then seeing both of them together, that was both of them letting you know they were there, and they were there helping you, and they were together.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
figured.
Pam, that gives me goosebumps.
Yep. Yep.
Why does she keep on showing me the clock or the watch or the pocket watch?
The clock. There was a grandfather clock that my mother had gave me, that had left to me when, oh my God, when she passed. And she gave it to me before she passed. So I've had it at the house. And I said, I don't know what's going to happen with the clock. And Kelly said, I'll take the clock. And I said, okay, you can have the clock. But she says, Ma, she says, you're going to have to show me how to fix it, because she says, sometimes you've had problems with it and I don't know how to fix it. So I said, okay. I said, one of these days I'll show you what I do to fix it, and you can have the clock. So after she passed, my comment to her was, I said, okay, now what's going to happen to the clock? I said, yep. I said, the clock is, it's, now who gets the clock? Well, I told that to my kids, and the daughter that lives with me said, I don't want the clock. And the youngest one says, I don't want the clock either. I said, well, who's going to get the fucking clock? So that's the significance of the clock.
I love
Yep.
that story, and the fact that
Yes,
bringing it up. Number one, it's important, but I love the way you said it. Now who's going to get the
Yep.
fucking clock? Nobody wants the fucking clock. She thinks that that's hilarious.
no, Kelly was, oh, I was going to take the clock. Yep.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God, that's good.
I love it. I love
Mm-hmm.
it. She's got good humor. She's
Yep.
got, why does she point to, I know that she had cancer, but was there a threat for cancer moving into breast cancer? Because she's pointing to her breast.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it did go into her breast. Yep.
Okay,
When it came back the second time.
got it. Because
And she had to have something. Yep.
because this was a very big issue for her.
Yes. Yes. And then she was afraid after, oh my God. And she was afraid after that was taken out or whatever, that both of the breasts didn't look the same. She wanted to have a procedure done to take some out of one to make them look the same. She was very conscious, self-conscious of that one breast was bigger than the other.
Yes, yes. So that's what she, because she kept saying, the breast, the breast, the breast. This is a big issue for her.
Yes, yes, yes. Yep.
She wants to acknowledge
Um,
fear or that she left her behind.
she what? That
She wants to acknowledge or that
four.
she left four behind.
She left four behind. Um, oh, left four behind. Okay.
So either
Are we talking people or?
she's usually it's people, but she wants to acknowledge four
Okay.
people that were close to her.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been me. Yeah, okay, that would have been me. That would have been her um sister that lives with me, and her other sister and her son. That's the four.
Yep.
It would have been those three and me. That's who she was close with.
And
Yep.
then she says something about her earrings, like she's acknowledging the earrings. What is she talking about?
She loved earrings, and the crazier the better, the wilder and the bling, the more she had. And I've got her jewelry here. And I let my ears close up, and I'm thinking of getting them pierced again so I could even wear some of them, because she had beautiful taste in clothes. She had beautiful taste in jewelry. Yep. So she's got a lot of earrings.
Go and get your ears
Yep, she loved
redone.
them. Mm-hmm.
Get them redone and wear her earrings. Because she
Yep.
said,
Yep.
besides, it's one size fits all.
Yes, I know. Yeah, for sure.
She says that
Mhm.
she says she has two dogs on the other side with her.
Oh, she does? Okay. Okay. Does did she mention names, or did she mention the one that passed just before she did?
No, she's the two dog. No, it's
Two
got a
dogs.
name like a Sassy or a Tiffy or something like that. And it looks like it's smaller, kind of like a Pomeranian kind of fluffy dog.
Yep. Okay. Yep. There's a small one. Oh, what the heck was that dog's name? I mean, I've got all their ashes here, and I don't know what to do with all of the ashes. I got my dog's ashes. Now I got her dog's ashes, and I'm like, I'm overrun with ashes here, plus hers. So
Trust
it's
me,
like,
I've got, because I moved here in the beginning of December, right? And I laughed and I said, "Oh, be careful, that's my box of dead people." I've got
yes, yes.
I've got a box that's got my husband's urn, my mom's ashes, my granny's
Mhm.
ashes, um,
Oh my,
2 dogs, and now I have another dog of Ashes as well since I moved.
yes.
So I got lots of Ashes. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it, but she wants you to know that the dogs are there with her, and it's good. It's good. The dog is sitting in her lap and she's drinking coffee.
Oh my God. Great. Good. She's back to drinking coffee. She was getting back into it a little bit, but that chemo had made her so sick she wasn't drinking coffee, and she loved coffee.
This
So
to
I'm
her, this is like the best thing. She's like, it's easy peasy breezy. The dog is sitting here and I'm just drinking my coffee.
Oh, great. See, that's what I was worried about, because I kept telling her that it was okay to go. It was going to be so much better on the other side. And we had talked before, and she says, Mom, she says, I hope you're right, because she says, I just hope that when I go, that there is something on the other side, that's just not the end of it. And I said, no. I said, I believe. And the one that gave me the consolation was, I was a great fan of Sylvia Brown, the psychic. And I had read her book. I pulled her book after Kelly had passed, on a book on it was called The Other Side.
Yep.
And it was her guardian person or something that was had told Sylvia what the other side was like, and Sylvia Brown put it in a book.
Yes.
So that gave me a lot of comfort.
And I will tell you, I've been to the other side. I've had a spirit that took me to the other side. And
really,
it is the most beautiful. I didn't want to come back. And God said, I literally met God and he said, you have to come back. And I said, no, I'm not coming back. And he said, you have to come back and you have to tell them what is waiting for them on the other side so that they won't be afraid.
oh,
And it was so amazing and so beautiful that I never wanted to leave again. I would have never have left. This happened, and I'll remember it to the day I die, because this happened it happened almost 30 years ago.
wow.
And I'll tell you, Kelly is sitting on this beautiful porch. It reminds me, like, I have family in Tennessee. So if you can imagine the most beautiful house with this wraparound porch and this beautiful rocking chair. And she's looking out over the landscape, the flowers, and the butterflies playing, and the chirping, and there's deer walking, and wildlife, and she just sits in coffee, and she rocks, and it's peaceful.
Wow. Does she, as she mentioned, like her grandmother and grandfather and everybody else that of the family that has passed?
She said we had a giant party. They all welcomed me over. When I got there, it was like a surprise birthday party.
Good,
said,
good.
It was amazing. She said, I saw people that I had not seen in the longest time. And she said, and I still get to see them here and there. But for the most part, right now, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
She says,
good.
I'm just resting. I'm reading. I'm sitting reading. I'm drinking coffee. And she keeps showing me that she's either needle pointing, knitting, crocheting, something with her hands.
Yes, yeah. I taught her how to crochet, and she had left she was working on a blanket when she had passed. She hadn't worked on it in quite a while, but I did bring that is home with me, and I'm going to finish her blanket. So
Perfect.
if she's crocheting, that's good. That's good. That's,
Yes.
Good.
And that's what she wants. And yes, she wants you to finish that blanket. Pam, she says that you will know when she's around. She says, I play music for you all the time, Mom.
Mm,
So
I hope it's Barry Man.
so if you turn on the radio or you turn on whatever, suddenly there will be music that reminds you of her.
Yep. Yep.
She will,
Yep.
she says, you also smell her.
Yes. Yes.
And she says she
Yes,
wants
I
you
did.
to make there's a birthday coming up or there's a birthday or a celebration coming up. And she says, I want you to make my favorite. It's either a favorite pie or a favorite cake.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to plan a celebration of life, but yeah, and
Is there something
I'll
with
figure out.
is there something with like this strawberry cake?
Yes. Yes.
That's what she is showing me, like this strawberry cake.
Yes. Yeah, there was an angel food cake that I made that I put strawberries in that and it was like a refrigerator cake.
That's what she wants.
Okay. Wow. Oh, wow.
She is,
Oh my God.
she's number one. What she needs you to know is, I'm okay, Mom. I'm so okay.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I'm happy. I'm healthy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm happy and I'm healthy. She says, I wasn't afraid. She said,
Good.
I was met with the warmest love and the biggest celebration. This is what I want you to know, and I want you to promise me. You don't need to go after the doctor, the hospital, or anything else. She said, if you want to, you can. But this is what she has learned, Pam, and this is what is important. I need you to listen really good. Ready?
Right.
She says, you won't win.
Okay.
She says, number one, you won't win because they have good representatives. She says, number two, you will spend a long, many years fighting for something that you won't win.
Okay.
When you spend all of those years fighting for that, you're losing precious time living.
Okay.
And she says, we've had enough death. We've had enough dying. And we have not had enough living.
Yep. Wow.
She says, so what's that?
She made me promise on when she was dying to go after him. So I'm glad to hear that she's saying, forget it. No.
He says,
because
don't.
I've already got turned out.
She says, you will lose. She said, and I know this.
Yeah.
She said, I was speaking out of anger.
Right. Yeah.
She says, but what I know now, it was my time. it was my time. And what I
Wow.
know even more is I'm actually finally glad that it was my time because I was tired of being sick and tired.
Yes. Yes, she was.
And
Yeah.
she said, now I don't worry about any of it.
Ah,
She
great.
said, now I'm happy. Now I'm healthy.
Good.
And she said, I don't want you wasting your time fighting and going into debt for a battle that you will never win. She says, but
Okay.
what I don't want even more, I don't want you stuck in the sadness of the memories of that fight.
Okay.
You have no idea how much it affects your body. And
Mm-hmm.
she says, it will eat you alive. And therefore, it could cause other illnesses. She said, don't.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. She knows me well.
She says, this is the thing. You have a lot of life to live. She said, you have other people, other kids that also need you.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
son needs grandma. My sister needs mom.
Yep. Yep.
She said,
Yep.
don't let this consume you, and don't let this rob you for the what's left of a good life that you do have. She said, because I'm okay.
Yep. Good.
I am so okay.
Oh, I'm so glad. Ah,
Pam, do you feel better?
ah, yes. Yes, I do.
I love, I love what she said about the earrings. I love the confirmation about her son and his birthday.
Yep.
I love the confirmation about June and the rainbow and acknowledging
Yes.
sister and the camping.
Yes. Yes.
I love her acknowledgement of how the cancer did what it did and made her very self-conscious about her breasts.
Yes.
She is, and the clock. Nobody wants the fucking clock.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And that
Yep. Yep.
she wants that strawberry cake, damn it.
Yep. Wow.
And she's sitting drinking coffee and crocheting.
Ah. With two of her dogs by her side, and she's with her dad. So
Yes.
that's wonderful. That's good. Yep. That gives me a lot of comfort. So I was just that's what I wanted. I had a feeling she was okay, but I just had to heal, that she was. So that's so good.
This is
Ah,
absolutely amazing. I love when spirit can connect, communicate, let you know that
mhm.
they're okay on the other side, and
Yep.
give proof that it's not just, oh, Kelly's here and she loves you. No, these are some real hardcore proof things.
Yes. Yes.
Pam, can I use part of your video here for a video testimony?
Yes, yes,
That would be wonderful.
yes.
I will do some editing. So I want to go back because I'm not going to use the entire thing, but this little bit at the end here. The part about the Cardinals. So important.
Yep,
Okay.
yes.
So when Kelly was saying and showing me the Cardinals, you first started by saying, I went to her house, I pulled up in the driveway, and there was a Cardinal sitting there. And Kelly always associated the Cardinal with her dad.
Correct.
And so
Yep.
you pulled up at her house after she passed, and there was a Cardinal sitting on the driveway. And that was her letting you know.
It flew. Yes, it
I'm
flew
here,
to the
Mom.
fence. Yeah,
That's
Yep.
her letting you know I'm here, Mom. Then
yep,
you were driving to work, taking side streets, and there were two Cardinals sitting in the road. And
Right.
so it's like, there's Kelly with her dad.
yep.
That is amazing.
I had to stop. Yes. That and the yellow eyes the other day, that when I had talked to you before,
Yes, we were talking,
so
and I wanted to mention that.
yes,
So Spirit always knows how to connect people. So the other day, whenever you and I connected, I did not know that Kelly had passed away. I decided to do
right,
a live video. You have Kelly's phone.
right,
You opened up her phone
right,
and went on Facebook, and the first thing you see is my live video.
yes,
So you reached out and
Yep.
said, Kelly passed away. I'm having a hard time.
Yep.
I need to
Yes.
schedule a reading because I need to make sure she's okay.
Yep. Yep.
So while I was on the phone with you, we were talking about death and dying, and we were talking about my husband passing, my mom passing. And I said, oh my God, Pam, out of nowhere, there's this big yellow butterfly flying by. And I'm going to tell you, this is their sign to say, hey, I'm here. And you said, oh my
Mhm.
God, the other day, not only did I see a big yellow butterfly, but my daughter, Kelly's sister, also saw the big
Both sisters saw.
butterfly.
Yep. Yep.
So
Both sisters had saw it. One flew by her kitchen window, and the other one also when she was visiting a friend. They
So-
were sitting outside, and there was a yellow butterfly.
that was
Yep.
a huge sign that Kelly orchestrated us meeting
Yep.
to schedule the reading.
Yep.
Her
Yes.
way of
Yes.
saying, I'm here and
Mhm.
getting us together. And isn't that amazing how Spirit does when
Yes.
you get a message through?
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Yep.
I
Yes.
thank you so much, Pam.
Yep. And one of these days I'm gonna contact you again, and I'm gonna have we're gonna do like a group thing with the daughters too,
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, well,
um
we can do a private party. If you do it, if you have a group of you, I can come to your house and we can do that in person.
oh great. Oh my God, that would be wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. You make me feel so great today.
Oh,
I am so
look.
happy.
Listen. And there's that fucking clock.
I know. Yeah, you heard it. Yes. Yep, it's bonging too.
Yes. I love it. Pam, do you have any question or any doubt that Kelly is around? Then let that leave your head right now, because she is so here and so connected.
Yes, yes, yeah. I had a feeling, though she died, that she would be around me, because she knows what I'm going through. So I feel comfort that she's around.
Absolutely. Pam, I want to thank you so much, not only for reaching out. I am so sorry for your loss, but I am so glad and so honored that Kelly brought us
Yeah,
together so that I could help you
yeah,
her spirit in,
yeah.
connect you with her, and give you the messages of peace that you need.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Now, is there a way that can I play this back, like the recording and all?
Yeah, I am going to convert it and I will email it over to you within the next couple of
Great.
days.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Kelly.
Pam. Have a great weekend.
You too. Love you. Thank you so
I
much.
love you too. Bye.
Okay. Bye.